good morning, or good day, wherever you are. My name is Melody. I'm with Melody of Movement. Thank you for joining me this morning, or whatever part of the day that you're choosing yourself. Today we're going to be doing a somewhat fast-paced mini class. It'll be about 25 minutes total, and we'll take you from some Kriyas to get your energy flowing and your body warm. And then we'll do some asana, some poses, and then we'll end in a short meditation. I invite you to come in and explore the intention of opening your heart to the day. I don't know what's going on in your world. My world is hectic. I have kids running around. You may even hear them at some point. I work. I do this. This is my passion. So there's a lot going on in my life. There may be a lot going on in your life. So this is your chance to stop and focus on what deserves you opening your heart to. What is your best if you were to open your heart today to that? Each of these different modalities are going to be done with that in mind. So let's sit in easy pose. If you'll join me in setting an intention. What am I going to open my heart to today? How can I be more wholehearted in the everyday busyness of my life? How can you be more wholehearted in the everyday busyness of your life? With our intention purely set, we are going to begin with the first Kriya. Sit in easy pose with your hands on your ankles. And we're going to do seated cat-cows. You'll inhale with the spine curved in and exhale rounded back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, all through the nose. Keep your focus on the top of your forehead. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. This is a great way to open up the spine, open up the heart, and get things moving in a very gentle way. Continue. Try not to bob your head. there to be a deepening of movement as you're warming. Pause and feel the energy that moved through. Feel that hum within your body. Now we're going to move to a seated on your heels. I have some injuries, so I can't actually sit on my heels. So this is a great modification for those that are like me. Use a bolster and the yoga block to sit on. Find your center. We're going to inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Inhale, exhale, go at your own pace. With our fingers in front of our shoulder and your thumb behind. Inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Continue on. And hopefully your spine will begin to warm up even more. Feel that energy coursing through. And now we're going to adjust to the cat-cow Kriya. So get on all fours, knees directly below your hips, hands directly below your shoulders. Inhale, spine curved in and looking up, and exhale, spine curved like a cow. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. At your own pace again. You're doing the breaths in and out through your nose, and fairly forceful to get that energy moving. Just a few more. Try to arch and sink the back as much as you can with the warmth that we've already brought into the spine. And take a breath or two here. Again, feeling that energy. You should be a bit warm. You should feel the energy have changed within your body, which is one of the many benefits of Kriyas. And now if you can come to the top of your mat, as I'm moving the incense so it doesn't burn me. Come to the top of your mat and we're going to begin asana, starting out with several sun salutations. Sun salutations A, and then we'll throw in a B at the end. So building Tadasana, ground all four corners of your feet, tip your pelvis up and your tailbone down to get a proper neutral tailbone and spine. On your inhale, reach up, exhale down to the floor. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, down and step back into a modified chaturanga, or you can do a full chaturanga if that is within your practice. And up to down dog. This is our first down dog of the day, so please pedal your feet out. Get comfortable, take some breaths. Work all the kinks out. You'll notice I do many modifications, and that is simply because people that look like me sometimes need modifications and people that don't also. I have quite a few injuries, and so it's important to protect these areas that need protection. If you need help on the full pacing of Sun Salutation A or B, please refer back to some previous videos on my channel. Step back into a modified chaturanga to baby cobra, and then back into down dog again. Feel free to pedal the feet out. If you need to have your knees bent, that's okay. Wherever you're at this morning is good. It is exactly where you need to be. You don't need to force yourself into ways that may hurt. This is not what that's about. Step up to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment. As you can see, I'm starting to feel the kinks out. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back into modified chaturanga, and then up to up dog and to down dog. Again, feel free to substitute up dog for baby cobra if that's where you're at this morning. And if you're super energized, then please do a full chaturanga and up dog into down dog. Step up to the top of the mat or hop. Inhale, hands to heart center. Feel free to take a little bit of time in between, adjust yourself, get comfortable. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Step back into chaturanga. And down dog. Look up, hop or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, and inhale, come up. And put the thing that you just knocked off back on your ledge. Inhale. Exhale, sit back in your chair. Forward fold, inhale, lift up. Exhale, chaturanga. Into up dog. Exhale to down dog. Right leg up. Into warrior one. Down. Chaturanga. Into down dog. Left leg forward. Warrior One. Chaturanga. Down dog. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale, exhale, sit back in chair, and exhale into prayer, into mountain. Adjust yourself as needed. Adjust your mat if you've moved it. Recentered. Okay. Take a few breaths. Now is where we start some of the other asana. We are going to grab your block, step the right leg back to prepare for Warrior Two, Virabhadrasana 2. Sink down. Hips are in a neutral place at about a 45-degree angle, and the thing that makes you, it's the right arm that opens up your chest. So again, we're thinking about heart openers. What am I opening my heart to today? How can I be more wholehearted? Pull your block over. Reach over and down. Lean and push arm against leg in side angle. Arm up and look underneath and up. And breathe. Feel that whole side stretch. Hand on your hip to come back up. And now we're going to move into half moon. So you'll want to move your block forward, up a little bit. Make sure it's going to be underneath your shoulder. Find your place that you can look at on the floor. You can look up. I'm choosing not to because I can tell that I just need to stay with looking at the floor. And lift your leg. Very similarly, you're keeping your hips still in that 45-degree angle, and what is opening your chest is your arm pulling back and opening your chest. Leg down. Open your legs a little wider, and we're going to do a forward fold. Your choice of arms. Whatever feels good right now. Little micro movements to help get the kinks out. And a couple breaths. And now we're readjusting to do Virabhadrasana 2 on the right side. Hips at a 45-degree angle. Your front foot and your back foot are heel to arch alignment. Feel like you're ripping the mat apart. Pull in your front leg, the femur bone, and make sure that your knee is over your ankle. And pull the arm back to get that full chest opening. What are we opening our heart to today? You'll breathe over, put your rib cage forward a little bit, and breathe down into side angle. Again, you're pushing your leg against your arm. And feel the stretch all along the side of your body. Hand back to hip or down. Walk your feet in just a bit. Put the block up at the top of the mat again. Make sure it's going to be underneath the shoulders as we use it to go into half moon. Let the hips be at 45-degree angles. Let the arm pull the chest open. Look at your spot on the floor or on the ceiling if that is in your practice today. If you fall out, it's okay. Readjust. Get back there. You're doing beautifully. Step back into another forward fold. Wide-legged forward fold. Your choice of arms, just whatever feels good right now. We're doing a lot of heart opening, and this is a nice rebound from that. Heel toe your feet in. We're going to do our last active asana. The next ones will be a little bit more passive. I need a block because, again, I have an injury. If you can do malasana without garland pose, without the block, great. We'll sit down into malasana. Use your arms to push your elbows to push your knees in a stretch. And again, we're focusing, yes, this is a beautiful hip opener, but we're focusing on how can we open our heart even more to what is coming today. How can you go into today or finish the day with an open heart? You can just sit back. I have to take the block out and go back into easy pose. Going to do a few twists. Put your left hand back behind you. Use your right hand on your knee to push and deepen the twist, and look back. With every inhale, your rib cage stretches up, and exhale goes a little bit further. And other side. Inhale, rib cage stretches up a little bit further, and exhale even further into the stretch. Now lay on your back. Your heart should be slowing down a bit. Do a supine twist, left foot up and over. And look to the left with your arm extended out. Come back to center. Right up and over. Look to the right. Use your left hand to deepen the twist if you can. come back to center. And this is our final pose, Shavasana. Get comfortable. Slow down the breathing as much as you can. Let your mind hopefully have slowed down through the practice of asana. But if there is any more chatter, just watch it pass. Let it be. You don't have to be anything or do anything to be fully loved as who you are. As you allow your body to relax a little bit further, I invite you to consider and meditate on how are there some ways that you can open your heart to the world exactly as you are right now. Not lighter or heavier, perfect, finally letting that addiction go, being more consistent, just exactly as you are right now. How can you open up your heart and yourself? I invite you to consider and meditate on that for now. Begin to come back to yourself. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Push yourself up to seated position when ready. I want to thank you for doing this practice with me today. The light in me sees the light in you, and I hope that you are able to move with the melody that only you hear today. Namaste.